Hello there guys, this is Crimson and I have some more Tera Online gameplay for you. I'd like to apologise beforehand about the week gap that I've got here between the gameplay videos. The reason for this is I have been really busy at university. I've had project work that I've been doing. I've also got to make some podcasts for another course that I'm on. So it's been a busy week, but I just wanted to get this up. It's of the level 20 dungeon. This is the first boss fight, so I've kind of skipped all the trash clearing and all of the boring parts, frankly, to save time, and people don't want to sit watching trash clearing. They want to see boss fight and the highlight. I'm also going to throw in a few updated opinion playing, and I'll get to play the beta again next weekend, so I'm sure that I'll have a lot more footage up by then as well. So anyway, let's jump straight into it here. This is the first boss in the instance. There are two bosses and they both are quite big as you can see. They're well designed as well, I think. I like that the bosses are really big and whatnot, and it adds to the kind of epicness of the game. If anything, the bosses are the one thing that they seem to be doing quite well. The downsides of the dungeon is it's quite basic. It's a little bit bland. Not too many different colours or textures being used in here. Quite linear as well. So I would like to see an improvement on this in other dungeons. However, this is just a level 20 dungeon, so it's hard to tell really how the other dungeons are going to be, but it's a good beginning dungeon anyway, I'd say. But hopefully the high level dungeons are a bit more interesting. And as you can see here, I am using the Aman Warrior again. Now the quite interesting thing is I'm actually meant to be tanking this guy, and as you can see, he doesn't appear to be facing me all that often. But yeah, this was the first time I'd ever been in here. This group are looking for a tank, and warriors can apparently tank and DPS, so I was like, okay, I don't really want to tank, but I'll go for it anyway. I want to see the dungeon. So I went for it, and I didn't do too bad. I mean, I don't think it matters too much at the lower levels. I think that you can just kind of zerg through and you'll do okay. So that's what I was hoping for. One of the problems that I've come across, it seems that you can basically just spam a lot of the abilities, and it's cool that they have interchangeable kind of combos, but apart from that, there doesn't seem to be much. It doesn't seem to really matter when you use some abilities. It pretty much just seems best to spam, which is a little bit sloppy, I think, and it'll probably change at higher levels once you're more experienced. I'm sure that there will be more information on those, when best to use them, etc. But as you can see here, this is the final boss of the dungeon, and he looks quite good. Yeah, he's a bit better designed than the last boss, but yet again, very big, lots of movement going on. Makes for quite a visually compelling boss fight. Lots of colours changing. You see the red veins flashing up on his skin. That's quite a good feature. I really like that in here. So I think that they really have nailed the boss fights. If like nothing else impresses you, I think the boss fights should. Also, I've got some Basilisk group videos. I'm going to put those up, hopefully tomorrow, but just keep an eye out for those. I'm sure you've probably already seen lots of them, but they are very cool. I liked the Basilisk party. It's a good way to get people to group together and allow them to grind as a group. So now on to my main concern with the game is the PvP, believe it or not. I think there are a lot of people that weren't expecting the PvP to be as it is. Obviously there's no factions, so people might not have been expecting to just get ganked anywhere, especially if they're new to MMOs or PvP. And I think a lot of people are going to be put off by the higher level players grouping up and ganking them. For me, there's a difference between PvP and griefing, and this is definitely griefing. I love PvP. I'm a really competitive person, but when you're level 10 and there's like 5 level 22 guys just trolling around, trying to kill all the low level players. That's not interesting, so I really hope that they implement some kind of fix for that, just to make it so high level players can't intentionally just go ganking low level players, because there's no fun in that, there's no competition, and it just puts people off, quite frankly. My friend who I talked into getting this was instantly put off, and he's never played an MMO before, and this really kind of turned him off. But hopefully players just kind of ignore that. There are lots of idiots about, and I'm sure that things will change once the game is launched. But that's about it for now, guys. Thanks for watching.